I'm going to work my whole right side panel in. This is like really easy to do. Actually, this is a pretty simple haircut as long as you work with thin sections and keep your plan. Make sure that you're working really systematic. I'm going to take a vertical section through to the side panel. And all I'm going to be doing now, remember, everything's going to come straight back and you're creating a flat wall. Picture everything's coming back to this flat imaginary wall. I'm going to take this hair, I'm going to be still working over my fingers. Pulling straight back to that imaginary wall, and I'm going to start taking my section, cutting through, and I'm going to rotate as I work up towards the crown. I'm going to take this hair, rotate my fingers to where I'm working horizontal. So now I'm creating all this hair being pulled back. We're working with over direction now, and this is what maintains the outline shape in your layered bob. Second section, same thing. Taking the hair, standing behind my work, and combing it all back. Say the last section was 5. 1, 2 to 1, 3 to 2, 4 to 5. 5 would be my last section. Everything's coming to. So pulling this straight back over the tops of my fingers. And as I work up to the crown, I rotate my fingers horizontal. So we're creating this motion. Next section. As I work up towards the crown again. It's important that you stay the same height as you were when you're cutting the back. If I pivot my fingers, you can see that my knuckles are straight up and my fingertips are down. All I'm doing is locking into that same height. I kind of like this texture. It really works really nice on curly hair. And Dolly here has, curly hair. Most of the mannequins do. But you can see how that really works really beautifully on textured curly hair. I'm working down to my last few sections here, so I'm going to start to run out of hair. And I mean, that's really the whole idea, because you want to maintain the outline of the bob. So when you're over directing this hair back, all of this bottom hair is falling out. So one of my last sections, over directing back. And you can see there's less hair to cut as I work towards the front. Last section, I'll probably have no hair, and I really don't. So that completes this whole right side. So now we completed our right side. We cut our bob in first, remember, and we did our layers. And again, this is like a pretty simple haircut. Bob, flat layers over the tops of your fingers. Also, if you take a good look at this shape, it has a round shape. If you cut this back too short, you're going to wind up with this being really flat, and this is going to get really muffy. I call it like the dog ear syndrome, when this is really flat and you got all these puffy bits by the ear. So again, you don't want to cut too much off. You don't want to make this back too short. You got to really be aware of it. Make sure on that first guideline when you're cutting to make sure that hair drops out a little bit above the round or higher than the occipital bone. So if you follow through, this really, again, turns a regular bob into a really nice rounded shape. That's what you're looking for, a rounded shape, not something flat that's not going to move.